Hey YouTube, this is Tom Crandall from Gear Mashers, and today we're talking Shoulderpod. That's a company that makes the G2 mobile video grip. And so what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna do an unboxing of this so we can see what's inside this actual box. And then afterwards, I'm gonna take a look at the G2 and how I think I could use it in my workflow when I'm doing YouTube videos and things like that. But before we get started, definitely hit that subscribe button because that does help me get in products like these and I really want to grow the channel. So anyway, let's get on to the unboxing. All right, on to unboxing. So this is the Shoulderpod G2 mobile video grip. On the side here, it has a little bit of ways you can actually use the grip. And then on the back, it also shows you how to use it. So opening up the box, so just slide the box out here. We got another box here. It's a black one. And then opening up that, we have a user manual. And so this just gives us a little bit of information on how to use the product. So they have steps on how to do it. And they show you different ways that you can set it up. And then some main features. So that's pretty cool. And then they give you a card. They have a club that you can join at shoulderpod.com/club. And then it comes with a 2-year limited warranty, which is nice. But here it is. Here's the product. And so it's made from like a fiberglass polymer material. The hard plastic is, or fiberglass. And then it has like a rubberized grip handle. And it's built to be either held as far as like doing it horizontal or vertical. So depending on how you want to do it. And then for the phone, so I have an iPhone here. And so here's the camera. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hook it up to this. It's really easy to do. You just move it, put your camera in, and then slide it so that the button is exposed here if you need to use the button at all. And that's pretty much it. On the front, there's a little lock, unlock. So to lock it, you just press up and you hear that little click. That means the phone's locked in, so it shouldn't move anywhere. And you're good to go. Now, one thing when I was playing around with this is I did notice if you have big fingers, there's not a lot of room in between the handle and this. So for me, it works fine. But if you have big hands, then you might have some issues here. But a lot of times people are going to have this mounted on a tripod or something like that. They're not really going to be handheld as much. So you have a 1/4-20 here. So if I wanted to do it vertical, I have my 1/4-20 that I could put it into a tripod. And I also have a 1/4-20 here for doing landscape, which is nice. And then it has 6 cold shoes. So we have 3 here and then 2 on the top and then 1 over here on the side. So for instance, and it seems to stand fine right now. I don't have a heavy lens on my phone. If I had one, it might not stand there, but I can easily mount a microphone. So let's say I wanted to mount it over here on the side or something like that. That's super easy. And then this particular microphone will hook into my iPhone's lightning port. And so there. So now I have a rig already set up with a microphone. Pretty cool. And it looks pretty professional. And it was super easy to set up. If I want to take my phone off real quick, it's really easy. All I have to do is just push down. That unlocks it. And then I could just put it on the table and take the phone out. Doesn't get much easier than that. So it's a pretty interesting product. I think I could actually use it, especially when I'm doing testing on microphones and testing different microphones. I could have multiple microphones on here, all plugged into my phone, one at a time, of course, and test how the microphones sound. Like right now, I'm talking through a Shure MV88 Plus microphone, but I have the Rode Video Micro that I wanted to test between the two. So this rig's going to allow me to do that, which is pretty cool. Anyway, that's it for the unboxing. Pretty straightforward. Okay, so we're done with the unboxing. And so this is my setup right now that I have. And so I just put a tripod on the bottom, which works out pretty good. And then it's easy to move it around if I need to move it around. And then for a microphone, I probably use the Shure MV88. So I have 2 cold shoes on the top and then one over the side. Also have a quarter 20 on the side. And then I have another cold shoe over here if I needed to. And then the other 2 cold shoes are sort of covered up by the phone, so I probably can't use those. So probably I would put the microphone up here. And since it's so close to the phone, and then I just plug it into the lightning port of the phone. And I think that looks pretty good. Holding it's pretty comfortable. I can do it, use it as a selfie mode, or if I want to just do plain video mode, interview or something like that. On the side here, I could also, if I was interviewing people and I had maybe a lab set up, I could have my receiver in here, and then I could probably even have like a video or audio recorder at the top, and then maybe something on the side here. But all in all, it's really cool. The other neat thing is if I want to do like microphone tests, since I do a lot of product reviews, being able to test different microphones is sort of neat. So here's my Rode Video Micro, and so I could compare the Shure and the Micro using a phone if I wanted to. I really like it. The only negative I can see with this is, again, if you have big fingers or big thumb, the gap here might not be enough space to hold it comfortably. But other than that, I really don't see any issues. And the price point is $69 or roughly $70, which isn't a bad price considering you got all these different ways that you can hook things up versus just a regular iPhone holder. So anyway, that's it for the review. Thanks so much for watching. Definitely hit the subscribe button because that does help me get in products like these again. So have a great day, and I'll see you later.